Hello there, and today, guys, I brought Kevin back. Now, you guys seen him once before. I believe this is his second
Yep.
appearance when we did our movie draft, which by the end of this, if you stay for the whole thing, we'll give you guys an update on who's
Yep.
winning that later on. But we are here, if you can't tell by the background, to talk about The Boys finale. Actually, the last season in general, but most of the complaining will probably be the finale. Um, you guys heard my review. I had a little quick review, but now this is someone's opinion. Is this going to be a negative Nancy video here? Probably. There won't be much positive because this is a baloney bun season. Um, so yeah, here we are. I think we should just start with the basic. Let's do our ratings for the season. You want to go first?
Season overall,
Yeah.
5 out of 10. Down the middle for me.
Yeah, I give it a 3 out of 10.
Nah, I'm a little higher than you, I guess, but I mean that's not good.
All right, let's ask a little part two. Let's rate just the season finale episode by itself. What's really in there?
Fucking a 3 out of 10, buddy. There was some good to it, but there was probably like 3 things out of 10 that
I
were
know,
good.
I already gave mine. I forgot what I said in my video, but I think it was like a 5 or something. Crap, it was baloney funds.
It was disappointing.
So let's just start with what's your biggest thing you hated in the finale? What? Just one. Let's just rip one and then let's talk. Let's just rip one off that.
Homelander, bro. Homelander. That fight was just so disappointing, man. Look at the background we have right now. Nothing looked like that. Absolutely nothing looked like that. Bot Tower is still there right now.
Scorched Earth. Remember when they said that? Like they're gonna fight across
Scorched
the Earth.
Earth,
They fought in
Shock
one
and
ring.
Awe, Blood and Bones. They kept giving us these adjectives oh my god, Apocalypse. Oh my god, God is coming down and fucking smiting Homelander down, like, because he's too powerful. Nope, fucking a crowbar. Like, I do know the comics, like, ended with Butcher killing Homelander with a crowbar. But, like, dude, come on.
It was
Like,
just.
come on, dude. Are we serious? A 10-minute fight in a hour-long episode?
Also, I
That's
hate to be
just
this guy because I know you can say this, I guess, about anything about to be the power scaling guy. But you're telling me in
yeah.
the earlier of the season he could keep up with A Train, but he couldn't speed blitz out that room.
Wait. Keep up with A Train, and in the previous episode, Frenchie did a little tapping thing in the door.
He
We
was
didn't
like,
even see him move.
yeah, but
We
yeah,
didn't
he
even
can't get
see
out
him
that
move.
room. He's not faster than tentacles
He's
that
not
come out of
faster than
Butcher.
Butcher.
Like, come on, bruh. What?
What? He could.
Nah.
He legit could, like, move a whole plane. He could destroy a whole plane, but he can't move his son. He beat his son. We already seen he beat his son.
And
Like,
everyone that's saying they had that theory, oh, maybe the V1 made him weaker. No,
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 it
it did
didn't
not
make him
make him
weaker.
weaker. The
It didn't
writers
make
just
him.
suck buns, bro.
It
that
didn't
did
make
not
him
make.
weaker.
Dude, literally, that's what Soldier Boy and like Bomb Sight have. Did they look weaker? Nope.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
I think they wrote the V1 in, so they could take out the virus, but they put the virus in for no reason. It's just, I feel like this season was so rushed. There should have been another season, or they should have scrapped like a whole bunch of things they did this season and just went for the straight up. He got V1, so he's stronger. No virus, none of that like other stuff. Like, I don't know. I think him being God, I think that's a little too far. I think he should have just um, said, "Oh, I'm the strongest. No one could do anything to me," and just fucking been the leader. Not like had this spiritual, like. Why did she? Why did he even see? I forget her name. Like the angel girl.
Um,
I for,
starts with an M or something. Madam, I don't know. Yeah,
Madeline.
yeah, Madeline.
Why
I think
did
it
he
was
even
Madeline.
see her? That makes no. I know he had
No.
like a spiritual awakening or something at Atrine's like funeral,
Well, I think it was
but
supposed to
like,
be funny because of like her boobs or something.
yeah,
Like you
like,
seen, he was remembering her
doesn't
boobs. I don't know.
doesn't really make sense. I mean, if it was Stormfront, maybe that would have made a tiny bit of sense, because like they hinted at it. She's more freaking important than Huey, and Huey's the main character. Claire is more important than Huey. How? We don't care. I don't care about her. You probably don't care about her. She's a Nazi. Homelander doesn't care about her. He killed her. He legit like watched her die. He could have saved her, but he watched her die. He was disgusted. Am I think I might be wrong, but like didn't another character or didn't he like figure out she was a Nazi and stuff and he was like I don't like that.
He was like,
Or am
I believe he
tripping?
was weirded out, but then she kind of talked to him about it, and then I don't know, they had sex or something, and then they kind of just it was that.
Dude, I'm
I don't
like
know.
wasn't it like
It got leaked on the news. Like, didn't I think Starlight
yeah.
leaked it?
Yeah, but like he like distanced himself from her. Like he didn't think about her anymore.
I think he
Like
was starting to like be like, all right, I'm not really attracted to this anymore.
yeah,
That's
so
like the
like what's
more.
the point? What's the point of just like mourning her death right when Soldier Boy comes in? That's stupid. And it's setting up Vought Rising. Fuck that, man. I'm sorry, but like I like Vought. It looks good. That's another thing. That's a slap in the face right there. A whole season, like we're like I don't want to switch subjects that much, but like in switching to Invincible, you know how like a lot of people were complaining. Me too. I was complaining a lot about the animation. Like it looks like it looked choppy and stuff. But I forgive that because that final episode was a 9 out of 10, probably a 10 out of 10, dude. That episode was so good. I know where that money went to. Tell me where the fuck did the money go? The White House? They rented out the White House. They probably rented out the White House. That's why it costed that much money, man. We figured it out,
Oh
dude.
my
We
god,
figured
bro!
it out.
Are we
That's why
serious?
the final fight was all in the White House because they rented out the White House.
Like,
Like why do
oh, I know
I
where the other half of the money went. So that guy, the cum rock, they had to CGI that cum rock. I don't know why that was the episode this
no, but
season.
I'm saying this such a slap in the face to show us Vought Rising right after. Not was it like even a day after? Wasn't it the same day that they
I would be
showed the
surprised
trailer?
if if it hit the 24-hour mark. It was pretty fast.
And it looked amazing. It looked like
It does look good.
all the money went into that show, which is good. I want to see that show, but like show it like a month later, 3 months later,
Yeah, like
not
that just more
after
proves like this season was setting up that
not
show
after a
because they had it
terrible
ready.
freaking like, it's just dumb. That's dumb. Like another show that I didn't like the ending of, but it kind of grew on me, Peacemaker. But I can forgive that show because the whole season as a whole was an 8 out of 10.
Right.
That final episode was kind of like a 6 or a 5 out of 10. I
Hmm.
can forgive that because the whole season as a whole was amazing.
And that's also a season finale, not a series finale,
Not a
which is a
series
big
finale.
difference. That is a big
Invincible
difference.
is the series finale too. I do get that, but like, I mean,
This is the end. Like we're done. The boys is done.
we're done. We're never.
I know
We're
there's
probably
some spin-offs, but I'm saying with this, like people and characters, we're done.
Butcher's done. Butcher. We're never seeing Butcher again.
Homelander's done. The Deep is done. I
I don't
assume
know.
Starlight and Huey's done the way they ended them. I'm sure they just want a normal life or whatever they were doing.
I
I mean,
hope.
they could show up in something else, but
I hope. I really hope.
I don't know.
Imagine imagine like in Voice Mexico, like one of the characters is Robin. The freaking and she's like the most powerful soup. Like how bad would that be? That I don't know. That just defeats so I don't know. I think that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna make a second like homemade super or not a V1 soup like Ryan, whatever he is.
Yeah, Original Born or whatever.
Yeah, which that would defeat the whole purpose
And
of him.
I don't know if you heard the rumors. That show apparently Soldier Boy might be like the main character in that show. Good God, get off Soldier Boy's nuts.
Yeah, I like Soldier Boy. Keep him in season 3.
Like, why is he taking
Keep
over the
him there.
final season, other series? He's gonna be in Bot Rising, the prequel show. He was the MVP. I wouldn't even say MVP because he was doo doo buns, but he was the main character in the final season, and now he's supposed to be the main
Wow.
character in Boys Mexico. Do we have other
Honestly, you know
characters?
what I think? Yeah, he should have died in season 3. He should have just gone in season. I don't know why they brought him back. He's such a good character. But he's not better than Homelander for me. I don't know why they
And
sidelined
the thing is,
Homelander
if he
for
was such a
Soldier Boy.
fan favorite, right? Prequel show, you have him back for that. But you're right, he should have died in season 3, and he could still have the fans that like him in the prequel show, but doesn't ruin our show. Oh, like he's just in every scene. Dude, I have to look it up. He might have more screen time than Huey and Butcher, who's supposed to be the two main characters this season. Good God. He was everywhere.
Terror probably had more fucking screen time than Huey. I'm gonna be honest.
At least Butcher killed Homelander, right? What did Huey do this season? Shoot a
Huey
fire
didn't do
alarm or whatever?
anything. He was the main character. He didn't do anything.
Oh my God.
Like, let me. I have a couple notes here. Yeah, again, power scaling doesn't make any sense. Like, it's shown that Homelander is the best soup of all time. Like, he's the strongest. He's stronger than we even seen, which I don't even agree with this, that he choked out Soldier Boy,
Mhm.
which we already know is the strongest physical super of all time.
All right.
He doesn't have like any abilities because he is the strong. He's like Hulk, and he was choked out by Homelander, but he got beat by Ryan that he beat already in like 3 episodes before, and by Butcher, which has like fucking what 3 tentacles.
Also, I don't believe Butcher and Ryan hold him down for that blast. You're telling me,
No.
like, all right, maybe Butcher, because I know they're both grown adults, but you're telling me he can't move Ryan on the right side? A kid who's he more powerful than? Ryan is weaker than Homelander. We know
Yeah.
that. They had literally a fight. They had a fight this season. Homelander dogged on him.
They
How
should
does he hold him down?
actually, now thinking about it, they should have removed Soldier Boy and put Ryan into what Soldier Boy is. They should have built
like
up
that.
Ryan. I don't know why they. What's the point of Ryan? I like Ryan, but what's the point of him?
Well, also the final fight would have made more sense. Soldier
Would've
Boy was
made more
nowhere to be
sense.
found because I know he was in the thing, whatever. But then Ryan spawned out of nowhere. I didn't even think about that. They should have flipped that. Ryan should have been built up, and then by the end, it's like he has to choose Homelander or Butcher. He chooses Butcher. He helps Homelander. But like, what? We built Soldier Boy up to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like what?
All right.
Oh.
Another thing is, some of this didn't make any sense. Uh, Oh Father,
Yeah.
what? He's my favorite character this season.
That's fair.
What? He died in 2 seconds by MM and Huey? Like dude, he almost beat Starlight. He almost beat Starlight. She's probably like what? I don't know. She's not really even that strong. She can't.
I don't. She doesn't win fights. She's doo doo.
She doesn't win fight, but she is strong, and he beat her. He legit beat her, and he can't beat MM and Huey.
Well, also, isn't that the whole point of that sex toy to do that?
Yeah.
I didn't actually say in the beginning. Oh, now you can like do whatever. Like I could be so painful to you or whatever. Like I don't get that.
It's exactly like Multiverse of Madness and like the whole Black Bolt thing. You see your mouth is closed. Why the fuck are you screaming, you stupid dumbass?
Yeah.
Why is if your whole power is to do shockwave with your mouth? Why are you doing it with your mouth closed?
That's one of the worst scenes I've seen ever.
Like,
Makes no sense.
bro, do you not feel something in your mouth? Are you he's smart. We know he's smart. He's a smart guy. He's smarter than Homelander. We know that. He's smarter than a bunch of characters, and he can't feel something in his mouth. He can't react to that. Like, come on, man.
The whole that death was dumb. And again, it's one of those things where they just wanted to have a stupid gory scene that the boys.
Yeah.
My biggest problem with the boys, they overdo it sometimes.
They
Like,
overdo
oh,
it.
what the episode before, right? I know this is not talking about the season finale, but right before this, we had 2 episodes to go, right? We have 2 people sniffing each other's butts. What are we doing? Dude, we have 2 episodes going, and people... Oh, you had Chipotle? And somebody said, what? What? Like, that was the worst scene that's one of the worst scenes I've ever seen. And that wasn't even funny. Like, it wasn't even funny. No one laughed, by the way. No one laughed. That's just disgusting. Like,
Yeah, another death. Deep. I like this death, but like I feel like because we know he's dumb. That's the death that like I see happen, right?
That
But why
I didn't mind that
why
death.
didn't it not happen underwater? Can he not breathe under? Why did it look like he was drowning? One, two. Doesn't he swim super fast in the water? Doesn't he have like special water
I would say
abilities?
yes, but for some reason, out of all 5 seasons, they didn't really show any of the Deep's powers too often. He was
Like
just kind of there.
that just didn't make sense. It would have been cooler if his death was like underwater, like a bunch of sharks like bit him or something. I don't know. Anyways, he should have died. I don't really care, but I
I
don't
was
know.
mad about that, by the way. For a little sidebar, that's my goat right there. I love the Deep. That's one of my favorite characters of all the show. I know he's a terrible human being, but he's funny as crap. So
Yeah,
I wanted him to be in the Mexico show. I thought that was gonna be his thing. I was saying that he was gonna have to go run away because Homelander lost and he has to go hide out. Where do people usually hide out? Mexico, and I thought that was gonna be the point of that
yeah.
show, but they're
They
not.
kind
They're
of
not
were.
doing that
They
thing.
were kind of setting that up too with the last episode with him running away from the water and him saying like, "I need somewhere else to go," right? To like
Yeah,
his
I was like,
mom or
oh, I
something or
thought
his
they were setting
agent.
it up.
Another death. Firecracker and Black Noir, the new one.
Oh
Like,
my god.
are soups not like super like I don't know, invincible or something? Like we
Yeah,
see we see Starlight. She's not even that strong. Take a 50 cal.
yep,
50 cal. You know how strong a 50 cal is?
yep.
50 cal could probably go through my whole fucking house and not stop. And Starlight just like, ugh, and she got back up. So you're telling me Black Noir with probably Kevlar in his mask and stuff, like metal and shit, or like I don't know, some like resistant shit, got killed by a knife that I could buy at Walmart. I could kill Black Noir right now. I'm stronger than Black
You know
Noir.
what this makes us even better? The season before this, remember Butcher pulled out that no, it was MM, my bad. Had the whole
Minigun.
minigun on him. So he could eat minigun bullets but not a knife? What?
Make
What?
that make sense. Make that make sense.
Also, by the way, the Black North special thing was like he was the best
Flight
fighter in the group. And you're telling me he couldn't get out of a chokehold or whatever
and
the fuck that
flight,
means?
dude. He can fly out. What is he
Anything.
doing?
Fly, get out of it. He's the best fighter. That's the point. And he can't fight that? He's just what?
And what's her name? I just forgot her name. Firecracker. Um, her that I liked her death, but it was a little too quick for me. You know, like it was unexpected. I did like that, but like I don't know. I think she shouldn't have died that quickly. If you know what I mean, right? I think he should have died, but not like that, right?
Also,
I don't know
the
if
thing
you.
I hate the most about that scene is I feel like Homelander would never just let her go. He would have even killed her faster. Like he was willing to let her go. If she shut up, she would have been fine. Like he was like, "You're fired. Get your stuff and go." What? Since when does he fire people? He always kills them. Like he
Yeah,
was so inconsistent this season. I hated the
yeah,
writing. No, like he would not do that. He would not do that. That
no.
especially with him thinking God, if he doesn't have use for you anymore, you're dead. He uses everyone. So I was like, what? I don't know. The whole scene felt weird.
It's bad. Homelander is just what a good. He's probably top five TV characters of all time. I'm be honest with you,
I'd say
and
top
just
five villains. I
and
have him up there.
just and just him just falling off this final season is fucking insane.
They
Their
just messed
writers,
up with the
their
God stuff.
their
That's all it was.
the writers were just smoking crack while writing this season. I don't know, man. The money went to their heads or something. Another thing I have here is just no sense of urgency. Like we were like 30 minutes in and they're still talking about buttholes and assholes. Like, bro, Homelander is legit on a live stream saying, "Yo, I'm about to fucking kill everyone. I'm the god." And bro's talking about, "I'm gonna shimmy up his bumhole." Brother, I would not talk about any of that. I'm fucking beelining it to Homelander. What are we doing? I feel like this final episode should have had no type of comedy. Straight business. What are we doing here? We have Homelander about to kill the whole world if they don't align with him, and we're over here cracking jokes. What are we doing? Like, I mean, I'll crack jokes if Homelander's dead. Bro's giving the whole speech. That makes no sense. Another thing is we've seen the church like 20 million times in that show, in that episode. What was the point of Huey and Starlight going in the church? I mean, what was like so many scenes in this freaking season were just thrown away. What was the whole point of him putting a little air
I
freshener
didn't even think about that.
if he wasn't gonna use it? Dude, hello? Yes, so no urgency at all. We spent 10 minutes talking about fucking ass. One of the which I wasn't even sad about, which is crazy. Frenchie, a really good character. I like that character. It's just thrown away. Like I wasn't even sad about him dying, and then all he's like fucking made out of is a bunch of asshole jokes. A whole 5 minute fucking asshole jokes, and then 2 minutes of like, oh, I love you guys, but I've seen you guys as assholes.
Dude,
Are we for real? Like, what are we doing? This is the final, dude. I legit, I don't know if you were doing this. I was checking like on the controller, like, damn, we still have 40 minutes left. How the fuck are we? 20 minutes and they're still talking about assholes. What the fuck? Oh my god, how are they gonna? I thought this was gonna be a fucking 30-minute fight. What are it's still? There's gonna be 10 minutes of just them running. Then what are we doing? Hello, what, like I don't know if you had this problem. I had that
dude,
problem.
I totally forgot about that scene in the beginning where it's his funeral
Dude.
and then he's like, Butcher, like I'm taking pictures of your butt or something. What?
Yeah,
This like why does everything have to again, they like this pro where they want to be weird and gross. Like, dude, it's not funny, bro. It's like
yeah,
it's a character, it's one of the main characters' funeral. And we're talking about booty holes. Like, come on,
it's
man.
it's bad. It wasn't. I rewatched it for this season, like the whole show, and it wasn't this bad. It like the jokes weren't like
No, they hit. They just
repetitively.
don't know how to do it now. And
Yeah,
also, oh, I want to add this as the repetitiveness because remember the guy with the power, which we actually see in the episode 1 of this season, the penis guy with the big penis or whatever. That's his power, whatever, like a worm penis. You know what they do later in this season? The same joke but with nuts in the old
long
retirement home.
balls.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. What, dude? I
That's
literally,
probably the
I didn't
worst.
post it because I didn't know if TikTok would take it down. I'm not. I record my reactions, as you guys know. When that scene happened, this is what I did to the camera. I was just done. I was done. What are we doing?
That's low key probably the worst power of all time. Like that shit will probably hurt. I'm not gonna lie. What is
Like,
he do? What is he doing with that power? What do you
yeah,
think? He,
that's another. Also, that didn't hurt when he's swinging his nuts and slapping people with it. Like what?
what's bro doing, man? I mean
I mean,
the
oh my
dick one
god.
makes a little bit of sense. The ball one, come on, bro. That don't hurt, dude. Are you serious? Um, Another thing is this final season. Top of my head, Kamiko, Starlight, the Deep, like 5 different like telepathic guys, fucking Homelander, Ryan, Butcher, Old Father. That's all the soups that were in in this episode. Am I missing any that you know of? Those were all the soups that were in this
Yeah, I
episode.
think you're right.
A show about
If you
superheroes.
count Ashley, I guess she has powers now.
Uh, there we go. My bad. Ashley. A show, a final episode where the strongest, like every single soup, feared Homelander, and no one's gonna back him up. What? No one's gonna be at the like the White House for security. Another thing is, shouldn't the White House have like a million fucking FBI, CIA, armed force fucking people? Like that was they probably filmed this at my house. There was no security. There was legit zero. Dude, a scene that I was like, what the fuck? When Ashley like went into that room and the two like little security guards just disappeared. And they came out the same door, and we never seen those two security guards ever again. Where the hell did they go? Did they not report it to Homelander? Did they not do anything about that? Like there was legit 3 people on security, the guys that were fucking shooting, and they had terrible aim. They had fucking terrible aim. Like, you're telling me you're not gonna shoot a big ass MM and then a fucking Huey? What are we doing? Come on, like this is dumb. Uranium is the like the weakness. Why are you not putting uranium there? Like, they're going there. Stupid motherfuckers, man. Another thing is, Sister Sage actually is another one I forgot. She just got thrown away. I don't know what the hell they did. One of the best characters to season 4, thrown away. Taco Bell jokes after Taco Bell jokes. Prime, Taco Bell, Prime, Taco Bell. Smartest person in the whole fucking world. Taco Bell, Prime, Taco Bell, Taco Bell. What are we doing, man? Hello? Shouldn't you be building a fucking rocket or something? Go to space to like.
Yo, did she do anything smart this final season?
She didn't do anything smart. She only like gave like fucking 3 equations to Frenchie. Frenchie might be smarter than her fucking ass.
No, all right. You know what? I actually want to say this. I don't care if this is a hot take. I believe Frenchie is the smartest person in the boys' universe. I think he defeats Sister Sage. He made Kimiko into Soldier Boy. Sage didn't do crap. Maybe 2 equations. She was Taco Bell, I'm drunk, Love Island. She didn't do crap. Bro, I don't care. Roast me in the comments. Frenchie is smarter, and he doesn't have powers. No. How is that possible? Her power is to be the smartest, and she's not. That makes no sense.
She isn't.
She sucks in the final season.
See, and again, season 4, she was amazing. She was probably like top 2 character that season.
Like out of her when her and Firecracker got introduced, Firecracker didn't give a crap about, but she was interesting. I was like, this is a cool new one.
I liked Sister Sage, and they just threw her out, which is dumb. Let's see. Way too many jokes. Yep, we talked about that. Like a million plot holes just went unanswered. I can't think of any top of my head. Like a million plot holes they didn't like fucking just answer.
I mean, we can start with I'm glad Vought didn't get defeated. I'm glad Stan Edgar
wasn't the whole since episode 1. Wasn't the whole thing just bringing down Vought and Homelander?
Well, also this season alone wasn't MM and Stan having a discussion, and MM literally said, "Doesn't matter if Homelander loses, you and Vought will still be in charge." Again, like you said, they just have these scenes and do nothing with it. I literally thought, I was like, oh, that's leading to MM killing Stan.
Yeah.
Right? That's the whole one. Nah. You know what MM did this final episode?
MM was useless. MM was useless.
Oh, my bad. He put like a sex toy on old father's mouth, which made no sense. Woo! Good job, MM.
No, he's like what?
So like Butcher said, even at the ending, even if they just create another Homelander and a loser, and they're they're the back. I feel like people don't realize, or clearly not us, the writers don't realize that
they
50%
do that
of the villain is Homelander and the other's Vought.
They do. They do realize, but they don't do shit because they know we're gonna watch fucking Mexico Bowl. Like, what the fuck does Mexico have to do with fucking Vought? I don't.
Yeah, all the spin-offs, I don't get it.
I don't give a fuck about Mexico. Fucking kill Vought here. What are we doing? Make a like Vought 2 in Mexico or something, but kill Vought in fucking whatever. Where are they even at? Chicago?
It doesn't even have to be Vought, right? Like in Mexico, it could just be like a group that still has some of the V or something and make it bad soups. You don't. Vought needed to go though. Vought was again. The other half of the villain was Vought. Vought and Homelander. They're equally the villain, and they just. Yeah. Oh my god, man.
Another thing is talking about Vought. I liked how Butcher died.
Yes.
I liked that Huey killed
Honestly,
Butcher.
probably my favorite scene. Is that fight.
Best scene right there.
The only good thing from that episode.
He should have died. Yep. I liked how he died, and I liked that he didn't spray the whole thing. I like that.
I also like a detail about that scene is that he literally was telling Huey it wasn't his fault, even though he knew. Because if he didn't say what he said, Hui would have been hating himself the rest of his life.
Yeah.
But Butcher, I liked how he comfort again. Just their chemistry. They actually seemed like what season 1, season 2, Hui and Butcher right there. Like they were actually good. That's the best scene by far.
That was a good scene. I like that scene. But you're telling me Vought, by the way, superhero company, not one soup in that fucking building. What? There's probably like 120 fucking floors. Not one soup. Not one freaking security guard. I mean, there was like what, 3 security guards that Butcher killed? Hello? I could get in that building. I'm a regular guy. I don't even know how to pick locks or anything. I'm a regular guy. I could
You just kill a guy and get his key card, I guess, and go through the whole tower.
I could sleep at fucking Homelander's like bed. Like, what are we doing? There's no soups. There's no security here. Like, what are we doing? There's no this probably is the most empty fucking world of all time.
You know what's funny? Talking about inconsistency again and scenes getting thrown away. No joke, wasn't the episode right before this a whole little plot of Hui and Starlight breaking into Vought Tower? And there's actually it was actually a story? Because that's realistic, and then this episode that's gone. Hui and Starlight just had to sneak into the tower, but this is Butcher. Kill, keycard, I'm in the top of the tower now. What?
Yeah.
That's Vought Tower. That's where the
Vought
7
Tower.
That's where the 7 works. And he sleeps and stuff. What? Where's the security? Just like the White House. Dude, I don't know what's worse, the White House or Vought Tower. I don't know what security's worse.
Dumb.
Oh, my
President just
lord.
died. No one cared. But, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Like, when that happened, I was like, oh, this is a big plot line. The president died. That was it. That was the only scene.
Didn't do anything with that. Another thing is, I thought they were gonna redeem themselves. I was like, oh my god, they're actually gonna do it. When Kimiko saw Frenchie, I was like, oh my god, Homelander's gonna fucking Vulture might spear that bitch. I was like, oh my god, this is what gonna they're gonna throw out the little radiation blast. He's gonna go up and he's gonna destroy the whole world. Oh my god, it's happening! It's happening! I love you, Frenchie. What? She got angry at seeing Frenchie? Shouldn't she be happy? What are we doing? You redeemed yourself with that scene. That scene was so good. The only thing that would have made it so her heart getting pulled out and then fucking Homelander eating it or something, and he goes up and fucking blows up the whole US. Like, what the fuck are we doing? They won with that. That's stupid.
Oh my god.
That is so stupid, man. Oh, I legit, my mouth was open. I was like, they actually did this. They had the whole thing they had it in their head. They had it. They had the whole equation. I think Sister Sage was in that fucking room. They gave her the fucking stupid virus. She wrote that fucking last scene. She wrote it all the way up to there, and then they fucking gave her the stupid
Him losing
virus.
his powers is so dumb the way it happened.
Stupid, man. Another thing is, Homelander, by the way, strongest superhero. He probably does a lot of working out, right? He has a good body. Let's just say the suit is not fake, and he actually has a 6-pack and like strong. I know why Butcher doesn't have cancer. I know the radiation kills cancer. I'm not dumb. But after someone gets radiation treatment for cancer, they're usually probably weak, right? They can't fight. They can't even walk, right? So if you have Homelander not walk, super weak, why the fuck is Butcher the strongest man in the motherfucking world? Ooh! Hello? Why are they not why are they not like fucking dude, they should be similar strengths at least. I think Homelander would be stronger, but no, fucking Butcher just I know he has military training, but like, hello? Now that didn't make any sense to me. And then Homelander, the most egotistical character, the most proud character, his whole thing is pride. It's just gonna grovel at his feet. I'm gonna suck your dick. I'm gonna eat shit. No, they wrote a perfect fucking 4-season character. He would not say this. He would be like, "Kill me, I fucking dare you, you fucking asshole," and then he would have died. That would have been so good. I'm gonna suck your dick. I'm gonna suck your dick. What? Another dick joke? Another dick joke. You're killing the most popular character in the whole fucking franchise. Another dick joke. Like, come on, dude. They just. I feel like.
Oh
mean,
my
dude,
god.
you have
This is
anything
funny.
else? You have anything else, man? Like, dude,
Um.
it's just disappointing, man.
I can't think of a complaint right now, but one thing I already told you this off camera, but how I would have preferred this season to go. I guess if we want to say how the way I would want it is, what was the season? Was it 8 episodes, 8 or 9, something like
I
that?
don't remember.
Let's
Probably
just say,
8.
let's just say it's 8, whether it is or not. Let's just say it's 8. The first 4 episodes, I think, should have been a whole arc of bringing out the other boys out the
Yeah.
camp.
That was
We
pretty
had more
short.
A-Train scenes, not just the episode. And at episode 4, right, the midway season ending would have been A-Train dying to Homelander. That scene is good. I like that ending, whatever. That whole episode's good. But that should have been a 4-episode arc. And in the second half is when Homelander goes crazy, and like we see on the poster behind me, it's like it's like a zombie apocalypse, and Homelander's just killing people in the streets. Talking about Invincible, remember that Invincible reality where Mark and Omni-Man were just killing everyone in that one reality? Like,
Yeah.
that's how I wanted the second half to, like the posters they showed us. That's how I would have wrote it. First half, the camp breaking them out. Second half, it's just they have to hide everywhere. There's no government anymore. The only
Dude,
elite is Homelander.
they had so much filler. For being, it had
And
so
one
much
episode
filler.
was about a rock coming. Nice. I'm glad we wasted an episode on that.
Another thing I didn't talk about, Gen V. Hello, you
Oh,
wrote
yeah.
a whole 2 seasons for them to, and like, all right, sure, you're not gonna bring them in. You canceled the third season for nothing. Hello, we're just never gonna see these
By
characters
the way,
again.
I don't believe that enough people weren't watching that show. That show was popular. I
That
don't
show,
believe that thing.
I love season 1.
I never watched season 2. We both admit that, but you haven't watched season 2 yet either, right?
No.
Yeah, but I enjoyed. I just never got to it. I was just busy. I didn't hate season 1. I thought season 1 was probably better than some boy seasons. Definitely 4 and 5.
Yeah, it was
sure.
better than 4. It was better than 4 and yeah.
I had to think about 1 and 2 and 3 are all peak, but
Dude, it's just so
also
bad.
she's supposed to be like what, stronger than Homelander?
Stronger than Homelander.
And nothing. Just
Nothing.
you drive a car to Canada. That's what you do. You're stronger than Homelander. Even Starlight. Nah, we need you to do this.
And
What?
they only showed 3 of them. They didn't even show like the girl, I don't remember their names
The
at
blonde
all.
girl and
The
the
blonde
ones
girl
that
that
were
was
bad for a
super
while.
powerful.
Yeah, the one that touches, right?
She touches you, you could do. She does whatever the fuck you want with it. What the hell? And the guy that's probably stronger than Homelander. They could probably break Homelander in half.
Yeah, the other guy was pretty much like Black Noir, right? Like super
Yeah.
strong and fly. Like, why don't you use those people?
They
Drive Force.
I think there were in 1 episode in season 4, and that's it. They just threw them out.
Yeah, that was when they were capturing the boys or
it's-
whatever, I believe.
It's crazy. How I do have a question because I do know how I would write it. How would you write that final fight? Just a final fight.
Of the Homelander fight?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, one, I would have it going across, just not in one room. Like they literally said in the show, they're going to be fighting across Earth. Now, I have a big hot take. I don't know if this is hot take, actually. People might agree with me on this. I prefer Butcher's powers with the laser eyes and stuff that he had in, like, I believe was it season 3, whenever he got the powers.
Yeah.
Than the tentacles. And to think about it, if he had the lasers and they should have gave him, like, a flying or something, imagine them flying. Alright, this is pretty much how I wanted it to be. I guess this is the shortest way to put it. Superman versus Zod in the Man of Steel movie.
Yep.
That's how I would picture it. Destroying buildings,
Full
going
destruction.
crazy. Yeah, not just a desk in the White Room, the White
Because
House.
we know Butcher isn't like, well, I don't know. Superman killed like actually, I think Superman killed more people than Homelander.
No, for
But
real though. For real.
anyways, let's just not get in that topic. I don't want to talk about Man of Steel, but that's another episode right there.
Dude, that'll be a whole hour right there.
But we already know that Butcher doesn't care about human life. He just cares
Yep.
about his goal: kill a bunch of people. Like what? Like hello? Like, all right. This is how I would write it.
That's it.
Same beginning until Kimiko sees Frenchie. He takes his heart and then eats it. Fucking flies up. Does a whole fucking like we see in the background. Scorched earth. Shock and awe. Blood and bones and everything. Do the fight and everything. And then a whole bunch of bad heroes like Soups come and like help Homelander out. And we think Butcher's about to lose, and then the Gen V like people show up and they just fucking kill Homelander and everything, and they gain control of fucking Vought and Vought Towers where the final like fight is, and then they kill Sananger like stupid fucking asshole that he is. I fucking hate Sananger.
I have
But
two things for this. One, well, I just want to start. That's not bad. One, it kind of reminds me. You remember Guardians of the Galaxy 3 ending when the whole group gets like each a hit on the villain. You know what I'm talking about when they defeat him?
Yeah.
That would have been cool if like everyone from the boys got a good hit on Homelander, and then Butcher gets the final blow. And two, by the way, we're not writers, by the way, but I just came up with something easy. If you just wanted to add Gen V into something for some reason this episode, our group, the boys with Homelander, like they did, whatever. Gen V could have taken down Vought for us. That could have been their mission, and then Vought would have been defeated. Right? We could have had that group going in the tower. Like I said, there should be Soups in that tower. They're fighting these Soups. They take over. Maybe the Maria girl kills Stan, because I know they kind of had a thing in Gen V Season 2. I never watched it, but I've seen some clips. I know they have, like, a relationship. So you could have had a scene there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
And then, like, a scene, like, in the destruction, like, we seen, like, Soldier Boy's, like, little capsule, like, crack or something. And that'd be, like, the final scene. Dude, hire us! And you can't have, like, the excuse, oh, that would have been too much money. Oh, CGI. Like, what do you see there? Right there, below you, right there. Prime. Prime. And a little smiley face. What company is that?
I think it's Amazon Prime there. That has one of the most monies in the world. One of the most profitable businesses of all time.
Didn't like a YouTuber do a whole movie with $1 million? That probably looks better than this fucking.
I think it was actually a TikToker. Yeah, The Obsession did it under 1 mil. I think it was way under 1 mil. Yeah,
probably
and it's
looks
like
better
the movie
than
of the year.
This dog shit fucking season.
No, the trailer looked better. Like just the CGI in the trailer, low key, than this crap.
They legit use the money to like smoke crack and fucking. I don't know what else.
Like, at least if this season was going to be buns, can we at least save the money for, like, a good fight scene at the last episode?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, that I could forgive the whole Satan, like, fucking episode in Invincible. I could forgive, like, all the fucking dumb, whatever, like, all the bad animation. That final episode was so freaking good.
It's just
that final episode was so freaking good, and I don't care. That season right now is a fucking 8 or a 7 for me. But if it wasn't for that final episode, it'd probably be a 5. You know, realistically, dude, this is just disappointing.
I know I haven't watched, for the viewers, I've never watched Game of Thrones or Stranger Things, but for me, this is the worst final season of television I ever watched.
Game of
Thrones finale.
Game of Thrones is a little disappointing. It is a little bit similar to the Stranger Things, because Stranger Things, I don't know what the fuck they were just fucking high off their fucking. They were probably doing crack too. They're probably the same writers actually. Fucking so many plot holes. Just what the like. There was like the Demogorgon, right?
Yeah. That's the like basic.
I think there was not one Demogorgon in the final fight.
I did see that complaint. Like, there's just none there.
what? It's like there was like no soups in the final fight except Homelander, which there wasn't. By the way. So actually, it's the same fucking final
Or
fight.
I guess
Actually,
another example could be like it's like Endgame, Thanos and none of his army. Just
just Thanos. I mean, he probably would have fucking won anyways. But dude, it's
well, wait, you said you've seen all three of Game of Thrones, Stranger Things, and this? Oh,
yeah.
obviously. All right, so this is where I'm not gonna know this crap, but I guess the viewers will know. Rank the three villains for most uselessness.
Villains.
Right, Vecna, Homelander, and who's the one in Game of Thrones? I'm forgetting his name. The Ice King or something.
Yeah, but
Or Orlos
was,
by the end of the season.
Was,
how would you rank it by Orlos?
Game of Thrones is a little bit different. You can't really. It's like realistically, there's like three villains in the final episode. But the reason why people didn't like the final episode was it was so rushed. You know how like the Lord of the Rings movies, like you complain about it a lot, but it's like a bunch of walking. Like you could tell they're actually going to that place and it actually takes time. The problem about final season of Game of Thrones is that everything was so freaking quick. Like I think it was like an hour and a half and everything just like something that would have happened in a year happened like in 3 days. And like it didn't really make sense. Like a whole bunch of fights didn't make sense. So I think it's a little bit different, but this is worse. This is worse.
Would you say this is the worst season finale or series finale ever seen?
I mean, we got to see Boys Mexico. Maybe they bring Huey back and like maybe he was dreaming and like Ashley Homelander's not dead and it was all a dream or something.
Oh, that actually reminds me of something with you saying that. Is it safe for Starlight to go flying and fighting while pregnant? I don't understand that.
That's probably what made the most sense.
Also,
episode.
Don't give a crap if like they didn't break up because she died. Why is the baby's name Robin? That's so dumb, and people are defending that. No, okay, I don't care. I know it sucks what happened to her. That wasn't her choice. He liked her. A-Train ran through her. They didn't break up. Whatever. But like the whole point of Starlight is you're supposed to move on. That's Louis' character development.
Even if it wasn't for Starlight, he moved on with A-Train. He forgave him.
That and also, people. I said this and people was like, well, probably because it's a girl. The writers can make the baby a boy. Why didn't they do Billy for Butcher? Why did they honor Butcher, not Robin? What? The one that killed Homelander, that started this whole thing, that was Huey's best friend?
Might as well call her fucking Popclaw at this point, man. I mean, hey, let's honor A-Train too, bro. Fuck it. I mean, man. It's just bad. I feel like, again, it should have been another season. It shouldn't been. It should have been.
Honestly, I don't want another one. I'm glad it's done. It would have been a lot of doo-doo filler.
It was so much filler, man. It was so much filler. Like, unbelievable. I legit, like, thinking back, I can't even name, like, one thing in each episode. Like, I'm it's hard to. I think I only remember, like, 3 episodes. I swear to you, I think I only remember 3 episodes, and I watched the whole show, or the whole season. I mean,
I don't know if I can. Let's see. First episode, the camp.
Camp.
Second episode was the cum rock and testing the virus on him. 3.
And then it was
I
like
don't know.
going down like the little abandoned building to find the V1.
And they all just started cussing at each other to be funny.
Which is another complaint. Why didn't Homelander hear any of that?
Yeah, that made no sense.
Whatever, let's just not talk about that. I legit can't name anything else.
What's 4? What's episode 4? Wow.
The Bunker with Stan Edgar.
Yep. I think that was 3 actually, and I think 4 was the making everyone mad episode.
Yeah.
And then I think after that was when like they went to LA, right? Soldier Boy and Homelander, I believe. Maybe I'm tripping, and that's when that one girl died, Firecracker.
And then it was the old lady thing. With
Dude, by the way, we just watched this season. We're struggling this bad.
Yeah.
That proves the point.
old lady thing with the bomb site or whatever, which is another thing.
Oh,
Like,
yep.
dude, this whole season was just a promotion, by the way. Who the fuck cares about bomb site? If we wanted to see these characters, why weren't they in season 3? Legit, none of the characters in season 3, which were confirmed to be the original squad that Soldier Boy was in, they're not. I don't think none of them are in Bot Rising, which is dumb. I don't. They just
Well, yeah. Oh,
forgot
that's
about that.
multiple complaints here. One, yeah, he was in love with that Scarlet Witch girl. Not anymore. Apparently now Stormfront or whatever.
Claire.
Two, I seen someone comment this, and I 100% agree with him. Bot Rising should have came out before the final season, because then someone said, imagine that fight with Bomb Sight and Soldier Boy, and it would have been. They should have made the fight better and bigger, because clearly they have beef, from the conversations. So I agree with that person. This prequel show should have came out for one before this season, and it would have made a lot more scenes in this season better. But either way,
Yeah.
Soldier Boy shouldn't be more focused on than Homelander. It
Yeah.
makes no sense.
And then a scene that I just remembered right now. I was like, what the fuck is this? It's a scene where like I think it was Sister Sage that put like the laptop of like Homelander and Stormfront like fucking.
I think it
And
was
then
when
like
he was jerking him off.
yeah, and then like Soldier Boy like liked it. What the hell? He was like, that's my son right there.
Wait, what are you talking? No, I don't think he liked. I think you're tripping.
They bonded over it, man.
No, no. He got mad. Remember, he hit him.
No. They bonded over it. That's why he gave him the V1. He was like, Claire would have wanted you to have this.
Oh, okay, that scene. But he was originally mad. I'm saying.
I don't think so.
Yeah, well, yeah. When he first he punched him in the nose, and he walked away, and he's like, "I don't need you." And then that's when they had. That's why Soldier Boy was by himself. That's how we got Soldier Boy and Bomb Sight fighting. Because they separated. They had beef. They had an argument or whatever. And then that's when Homelander came in later on. And then again, then it became dumb because Soldier Boy's like here. But he was mad at first though. He punched him in the face and stuff. You're definitely you are mistaken that one.
I don't remember that at all. What the heck?
Yeah, no, he was mad at everything.
And then the final episode. I mean, yeah. I'm telling you, Tara had more freaking screen time than Huey. It's just dumb. I hate that, man. Huey is the main character, and he didn't get any screen time.
He sucked this season.
No.
Huey's so funny in the earlier seasons too. He's like such a good character. And
He's the main character. I don't care if he's funny or not. I don't care if he has a small dick or not. He's the main character, dude.
Oh, I hope it's big.
like imagine if like we're watching Star Wars and then Luke was just not the main character. It was like fucking like Chewbacca. I mean, I like Chewbacca. Don't get me wrong. But Chewie should not be the main character over Luke Skywalker. He is the main character, bro. Like, what are we doing? Hello? Huey is the main character, not fucking Terror or Firecracker or Old Father. I like Old Father, but like,
it was cool. Yeah, I kind of wish we had more with him. Like he was in the earlier seasons.
yeah, I liked him.
He was a cool character.
He's the best character this season. Anything else? I guess.
Anything else? Let's just. Oh, who is your favorite character of the boys? All 5 seasons, or some of your favorites?
I don't. Probably Butcher.
I probably go Butcher, A-Train. I don't know if I like Homelander or Deep better, but one of those probably Homelander and then the Deep. Those are my guys.
Butcher, Homelander, Huey. I don't know. After them 3, I don't know. I just like the main characters, really. To be honest.
Yeah, I think yeah, no more complaints.
I don't like any of them. I don't like Starlight at all, actually.
Starlight was buns.
Like,
Starlight was buns.
First season she was good, and then like it went downhill.
It got worse and worse.
Like the season 4, like I didn't like her in season 4 because she was like very self-centered, which is like, isn't she fighting against Homelander because he is self-centered and he's very egotistical? She is the same way, just weaker. If she had the same powers, she'd be just like Homelander.
No, I don't like Starlight at all, honestly.
Yeah. I like Kimiko though, and Frenchie. I like Frenchie and MM.
I mean, it just sucks that a lot of these characters sucked in the final season, or fell off in season
Kimiko,
4.
Kimiko shouldn't have talked at all.
Oh yeah, we didn't even. That's another complaint. Man,
I think
her letting her talk sucked.
I think she should have. I seen this on TikTok actually. She should have talked. She talked obviously in season 4. That was good when she lost Frenchie when they were getting captured, and then she should have talked when he died. That's the only other place where she should have talked.
I agree. I still think it should have been limited, and not just like a normal thing. It was dumb,
No.
and none of it hit. Again, they just made her say like TikTok brain rot stuff. None of it hit. I didn't laugh once at any of it. Oh, farty poopy hole buttholes fishy stick. What? Who like, dude? Someone got paid to write that in the script. By the way,
Yeah, it's like
that's crazy.
it's like they're writing like a show for kids, but it's obviously not for kids.
Like,
Dude, this is for adults. Like it's obvious it's for adults. Like what? Why are we doing these jokes, right? Yeah.
I mean, I guess to wrap it up here, the best thing to say is it'll always be one of my favorite shows of all time. Because the other, like, definitely the first 3 seasons and the characters and
It's
the
one of the most unique shows of all time.
unique. But at the end of the day, that doesn't change the fact that that was one of the worst final season and series finales I've ever witnessed in my life. But hey, that's why maybe some shows should end at a certain season because they're not all gonna hit. It happens, bro. It is what it is. Again, I don't know if writers got fired. I don't. They traded people. Like maybe they recruited, like you said, maybe they recruited some from Stranger Things. I don't know what the heck happened this final season, but I did not feel like the same writers from the first 3 seasons. That was
No.
season 4 again. I think the reason I let season 4 slide a little more because it's not the final season. Like after season 4 ended, I was like, that wasn't the greatest, but I was like, it's all right. We got another season coming.
Yeah,
This was the last season, and it sucked.
but that final, I do agree with you there. But that final scene in season 4, that cliffhanger, was
Really good
so good.
for a 1 episode story, by the way, which
One
should have been
episode.
4 episodes again. The whole
And
big stuff.
dude, something I didn't even think about. They hyped that girl up with telekinesis power. They hyped her
Yeah.
up since Gen V. Oh, no, wait, she wasn't in Gen V. She was in the
She's
little
always been in the
prison.
boys. Yeah.
Yeah. They hyped her up, and I think the dick guy had more screen time than her. Isn't that crazy?
And then she lost to the one person that can never win fights, Starlight. Come on, bruh.
She could
Come
legit
on.
crush her, and she didn't. Like, hello, whatever. Yeah. Well,
I think that's
anything
about it.
else? I mean, that's it. Freaking boys suck.
Oh yeah, we promised them our challenge.
But
What was? I guess we'll just look up how much it made.
honestly, I think nah.
I mean, I
Michael-
obviously I'm winning if I have 2 movies. Another movie had to be
Michael
good.
did 100% better than Star Wars. I don't know about.
You know, Star Wars is still early. Like it's still going. So Michael is almost at 800 million. It's saying. Let's see, Super Mario.
Is that a billion?
Right under 1 billion. So that would be Michael
Close.
if we did 1 and 1 that. And then let's see. I know Mando is still out and has time to earn more, but the big weekend did just end, so this is when
Realistically,
we get the most
it's not
earnings.
gonna do that much more though.
Yeah. It's saying just under 200 mil, it's looking like. So
Yeah,
that could hurt
probably-
me for sure. I gotta hope you get a snooze fest too.
Probably doing 250.
But again,
I
I do have the 2 big boy Marvel movies. I gotta pray they.
do have a couple big ones though. I have Odyssey, Dune.
Yep.
I have Toy Story
And your last one's Hunger Games,
and Hunger Games. I have
which I need that to be on Mando level. That's my best hope. Is what I'm thinking. Which I think it might do better than Mando. So that sucks.
shit. We should have picked fucking Backrooms and Obsession. That's the ones we should.
Dude, imagine I hit Obsession. Oh, Obsession. What? Yeah, we're up too late. Sorry, boys. Oh my lord.
Well,
Yeah,
I
so we
think
wrap it. This has been over an hour. See, we just had to come on here and rant about the stupid boys for an hour, I guess. Yeah, any last things to say?
wait, give me a second.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. Fuck Eric Cripple.
You just looked up who does the voice.
No, who's the director of The Boys? Or Kripke or whatever his name is. He's probably a nerd.
Oh, that's the ending. I'm never getting a collab with him now.
Yeah.
I don't want it. You suck buns.
You suck buns, man.
Alright, y'all. Drop a laugh for me. Something new. May the force be with you.